Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Story Mind, where we help you learn real English through stories, conversations, and everyday life situations.
Hi, guys. If this is your first time here, I'm Jack.
And I'm Sophia.
In today's lesson, we're talking about a very important and very real topic for adults and students: job interviews.
Many people feel nervous before a job interview. They don't know what to say, how to answer questions, or how to talk about themselves in English.
So today, we'll talk about interview experiences, common interview questions, nervousness and confidence, mistakes and lessons, and how to talk about job interviews naturally in English.
And at the end of the video, we have a very practical question of the day that you can answer to practice interview English.
So stay with us till the end. Both. Let's get started.
First, job interview experience. Sophia, let me ask you something. Do you remember your first job interview?
Oh, yes, very clearly. And honestly, I was extremely nervous.
Same here. How old were you?
I was 22. I remember standing outside the office building, holding my resume, and my hands were shaking.
I know that feeling. My heart was beating very fast before my first interview.
What made you nervous?
Everything. My English, my clothes, my answers, even how I was sitting.
Exactly. In interviews, even small things feel big. Before the interview. Let's talk about before the interview. How do you usually prepare?
First, I read about the company. I check their website, their values, and what they do.
That's very important. I also prepare answers for common questions.
Like, tell me about yourself. Why do you want this job? What are your strengths and weaknesses?
Yes, and I practice answering in front of a mirror.
Do you practice aloud?
Always. It helps me sound more confident.
I also choose my clothes one day before. It reduces stress on interview day.
Good idea. And don't forget, sleep is very important before an interview. Entering the interview room.
Okay, interview day arrives. You enter the building. What do you feel?
Nervous, but also excited.
Same. I usually take a deep breath before entering the interview room.
When I enter, I smile, say good morning, and shake hands.
First impressions matter a lot.
Yes, even simple English like, thank you for giving me this opportunity, sounds professional. Common interview questions. Question 1. Tell me about yourself.
This is the most common question.
And many people make it too long.
Exactly. You should talk about your education, your experience, and your goal.
For example, I recently graduated in marketing. I have experience in social media management, and I'm looking for a role where I can grow and learn. Question 2. Why do you want this job?
What is a bad answer?
Because I need money.
Yes, never say that.
A better answer is, I like this company's work culture, and this role matches my skills. Question 3. What are your strengths?
This is your chance to shine.
But don't brag too much.
True, you can say, I'm a good communicator and I work well in a team.
Question 4. What are your weaknesses?
This question scares many people.
The trick is to show improvement. For example, I used to struggle with time management, but now I use planners and reminders.
Interview mistakes and funny moments. Have you ever made a mistake in an interview? Oh, yes. Once I misunderstood a question and answered something completely different. What did you do? I stopped, smiled, and said, "Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Can I answer again?" That's very professional. Mistakes are okay. How you handle them matters. Once I was so nervous I spoke too fast. That happens to many people. Now I speak slowly and clearly. After the interview. After the interview, how do you feel? Relieved, no matter how it goes. Same. I usually think I did my best. Sometimes we get the job. Sometimes we don't. But every interview is experience. Useful phrases. Thank you for your time. Could you please repeat the question? That's a great question. I'm very interested in this role. Final reflection. Job interviews are not tests. They are conversations. And the more you practice, the better you become. English improves with confidence, not perfection. Question of the day. Now it's time for the question of the day. What is one question you are most afraid of in a job interview, and how would you answer it? Write your answer in the comments. This is amazing practice for real interviews. Thank you for learning with English Story Mind. See you in the next episode. So, today we talked about job interviews, from preparation to common questions to mistakes, and even what happens after the interview.
Yes, and remember one important thing. A job interview is not about being perfect. It's about being honest, prepared, and confident.
Everyone feels nervous before an interview. Even people with a lot of experience feel that way.
The difference is practice. The more you practice speaking, the more confident you become.
That's why conversations like this are so helpful. You're not just learning words, you're learning how to express yourself.
If English is not your first language, don't be too hard on yourself. Interviewers understand that.
What matters most is that you try, you learn, and you improve with every experience.
Even if you don't get the job, you gain something valuable: experience, confidence, and better English.
So don't give up. Every interview makes you stronger.
And don't forget today's question of the day.
So, what is one job interview question you are most afraid of, and how would you answer it?
Write your answer in the comments. This is amazing practice, and we read every single comment.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps English Story Mind grow.
And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss our future English stories and conversations.
We upload new videos regularly to help you speak English more naturally and confidently.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
Keep practicing
Keep believing in yourself.
and keep learning with English Story Mind.
See you in the next episode.